Hey everybody, this is Staff Sergeant Lloyd, Justin. Um, Excited about the opportunity to be here for what we're going to call 24 and 24. This is 24 videos on leadership that I'm going to be doing over the next 24 days. Now, the good thing about this is I promise it won't be longer than 5 minutes. 5 minutes from start to finish, where I'm going to share with you just a little bit of stuff that's on my heart as far as what leadership is and how it can help you become a better person. Now, you may be asking yourself, why should I take 5 minutes of my precious time and listen to this dude right here? And that's the absolute great question. But here's the thing I'll ask you instead. What's your talent? How good are you at what it is that you do? So here's what I mean by that. Are you an artist? Are you talented? Are you a singer? Are you gifted? Are you creative? Are you a scientist? Are you a mathematician? What is your gift, and how well are you using that gift to change the world? Now, if you're not using that gift to change the world, if you're just getting by working 9 to 5 somewhere, maybe you're in the military like myself, maybe you're out there just getting by doing the thing that you're doing, and you're not using your talent and your gift, that's a leadership issue. So if you're asking yourself, why should I pay attention to this video? Then the real question is, why not? Because at the end of the day, you need to develop your leadership skills in order for you to move from being somebody who's supremely gifted and talented to being somebody who's affecting the world with your supreme gifts and talents. So this morning I turned on my little Instagram feed, and there was an article on there about Forbes talking about businesses needing leaders. And all the time we think about that makes sense. Somebody's in a leadership position, then I need to be somebody who has leadership skills. If I'm a CEO of a company, if I'm a platoon sergeant, if I'm a person responsible for making sure the organization gets everything accomplished, it's my responsibility to then have leadership skills to get those things done. But if it's just myself and I, or me and my family, I just go to work and I accomplish the task that I'm given for the day, and then I come back home and I get a check on Friday, you're thinking to yourself, I don't need to be a leader. But that's so not true. Because at the end of the day, you've been given a gift, you've been given skills, you've been given resources, whether it's your kids' resources and your family's resources, the entity that you're responsible for, the paycheck that you make. That's not just for you to spend it randomly. You need to put that to work. And whether you put that to work investing, or whether you put that to work turning it into help for a nonprofit organization, charitable donations, whatever it may be, it's your responsibility to do that. Now, you're not going to do that, though, unless you come from a strategic mindset, and that's the kind of thing that leaders have. So what I want to do is I want to encourage you to begin thinking about yourself as a leader. Think about yourself, whether it's you by yourself, whether it's you're four and no more, whether it's you in charge of an organization. How can I do being a leader better? And so over the next 24 days, I'm going to talk about a series of different things. I'm going to talk about why you can lead. I'm going to talk about how do you start. I'm going to talk about identifying your gifts. I'm going to talk about ways to be strategic in my thought process and ways to be efficient in my planning process. I'm going to talk about taking into consideration time and how you can organize your time so that you can be successful. We're going to talk about vision, and we're going to talk about dreams, and we're going to talk about legacy, and we're going to talk about heritage and how your past influences your present, but doesn't have to determine your future. We're going to talk about all those things. So I really want to encourage you to like, to share, to repost, to save, to come back and listen to this, because I guarantee you're going to find some stuff in there that's really helpful to you. I'm going to talk about some stuff from my book, Simple Plans, on timing and understanding that you don't have time to waste because you've only got one life to live. So I want to encourage you to come alongside this journey 24 days. Now, when I begin to think about the idea of what is leadership, there's a lot of answers out there. In the Army, we call it purpose, direction, and motivation. John Maxwell says leadership is influence. Other people say leadership is getting somebody from where they are to where they need to be. You can't be a leader unless you have people following you, some people would say. And that's all well and good. However you define leadership is however you want to define leadership. The point is, at the most important point, is that you actually do something. That you actually go to work. That you actually move yourself, your organization, your people from where you are currently to a place that you envision for yourself. So that takes some thinking, that takes some thought in advance, but most importantly, that takes some work. And so I'm going to help you get there. And if you like what you're seeing and you want to know some more about that personally, feel free to reach out. My email is going to be listed and posted below, or just follow me on Instagram. But I'm super excited about this journey. I'm calling it 24 and 24, hashtag 24 and 24. We're talking about leadership for 24 days, 5 minutes. I got 10 seconds left, and I want to say thanks for your time. And I promise you, I will spend it well as we journey together. Y'all have a great day.